Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, and welcome for the very first time in the year 2026. I hope you had a good period in the recent days, recent weeks, that you have celebrated Christmas very well if you do so, and that you had a good rest if you don't celebrate Christmas. I hope, the New Year's Eve party and so on went well for you as well, and you're ready for the 2026 with PAL as well. We have some unfinished business from the last year. The PDM December 2025 Tier 1 tournament has one match to go, and this is the final match between SHUICHI from Germany and ELIAS from Ecuador. Both players performed very, very well so far, and one of them will become the PDM champion for the very first time. This will be our brand new champion, no matter who wins. Neither of them was able to do so. So, maybe let me show you the bracket. Let's see how the players played so far. What were the results? SHUICHI is our seed number 4. Played in the first round against Michu. Won this match 5-2. Then 5-0 sweep against Roma in the quarterfinals. And another 5-2 win against Robin, our seed number 1, the defending champion of PDM, and also the Paldas League winner. So SHUICHI lost only 4 games in 3 matches. Very, very convincing performance. On the other hand, ELIAS had to play against 2 Polish players, won 5-2 against Świdr in round 1, then 5-1 against Rurczak in the quarterfinals. But to be honest, this match result doesn't tell the whole story. ELIAS was simply dominating, Rurczak was trying, but the performance the Polish player showed was unfortunately not enough. And a very dramatic match in the semis against AV Geek, a 5-4 win after, let me show, I don't wanna lie, but if I'm not mistaken, it was 4-1 for AV Geek for a moment, and then ELIAS was able to win 4 games in a row on demand to win the match and to advance to the final. And both players, ELIAS and SHUICHI, fight not only for the tournament. Oh, hello Eliva, welcome in the chat. SHUICHI playing on your channel? Okay, let me adjust it. Thank you for letting me know. So what I was gonna say, I can't remember. Sorry for that, guys. I lost my concentration. Okay, but first I will find Eliva's channel to bring SHUICHI here. Okay, and SHUICHI will be there. So I was saying about ELIAS and AV Geek match. Pretty dramatic match. And now one of the players will get a chance. Good luck with commentating, Eliva, says Sweden. Also, hello, James. Welcome in the chat as well. Yeah, so I wanted to say something about what the players can also achieve. Both players are not that far away from the 1800. Oh, sorry, not that. I wanted to show that first. Both players are not that far away from the 1800 ELO. 1800 ELO, and I checked the results needed for the players to get this 1800. So any win, without of course calculating the and hello Elias, welcome in the chat as well, and without increasing the comp PB, of course Yeah, the players can do that. Will be very cool to see them doing it. So Elias needs a 5-4 win, so any win, and Elias crosses 1800. Shuichi needs to win 5-3 or more to surpass 1800 ELO. Yeah, so we'll come back to that. Of course, after the match, I will update the ELO standings and you will see the whole picture, but both players with some realistic chances to do so. Quick reminder about the rules. Level 18 starts only, no line cap, SPS controller and handcam are mandatory for this event. Best of 9 all the way, so the first to win 5 games, so wins the entire match, and in this case also the tournament. Both players are already qualified for the top 16 of the 2026 Paldas Cup, so this is not the biggest story of the day, but of course the winner of the tournament gets 817.5 points for the standings, and the finalist at 327. Yeah, and guys, this is your last chance, last hour to register for our main event, the 2026 Paldas Cup. The 32 player single elimination tournament starting in February 2026. And we are sure that there will be preliminaries as we surpassed 32 players. So there'll be some matches in January for us to follow. And if you wanna make the field bigger, still have a chance. You can still register. You have like 58 minutes and 10 seconds or so to do so. If you haven't joined our Discord server yet, here is the link. You can join, you can register, and you can be part of this amazing tournament. Prize pool will be guaranteed $500 and will be paid for the top 8. If we are able to reach $1,000, the top 16 players will be played. And as mentioned, registration deadline January 2nd, 21 UTC. And we have some good news. There were 2 players who left the server for unknown reasons during the year, but they're back. So both Sam and Serenity, who have their spots, as you can see, they came back here. So currently 15 of the 16 shown players on your screen are registered. The only player who is not registered is Dużyka, and the Polish player informed me that he will not register. Therefore, the top 16 seed will be Dużyka will be then replaced by Hepta, who is currently 17th in the ELO standings. So Hepta will be our 16th seed for the tournament. And yeah, the only thing that can change in this table shown here is if Elias wins the tournament, Elias will get the spot via PDM, and James will drop to the yeah, James. But you know, the case for Sam and Serenity was that they voluntarily left the server, so I think this doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah, the only change we can have if Elias wins the tournament, Elias will go via PDM path and James via ELO, but both players are safe, so yeah, this will be a small change. So I think I said all needed for this event. And yeah, let's crown our PDM December 2025 champion. I saw that both players are live, and yeah, I will refresh both streams and I will bring the players to our stream. And here are our contenders. SHUICHI on the left, as you can see, playing from Eliva's place, and Elias from his original place in Ecuador. I don't know where exactly it is, but it's somewhere in South America. Yeah, so this is your last chance, guys, to decide to the players, SHUICHI and Elias, if you want to go for the increment or for a reroll. In Paldas Cup, there will be reroll every game, so if you want to play an increment for the very last time, it's your chance to do so. Please let me know in the chat what's your preference. And Elias isn't in South America. Oh, so Elias is only representing Ecuador. Okay, but this doesn't matter that much. Where you are, it's important. Who you are, as far as the nationality is concerned. So yeah, so increment for me, says Elias, and let's see what Shuichi will answer. But we will give the players the first seat. And the first seat will be increment, says Shuichi. And Shuichi, if you can adjust a little bit your camera, because we can only see your left hand while you're playing. If it's not a problem, it would be cool to fulfill the rules, you know. Oh, now, if it's comfortable position for you, Shuichi, to play, then it's good, you know. The rules are the rules, and they are the same for every player. I know that you are not a cheater, but you know. The seat is a bit evil. A lot of bees. Yeah. You know the rules, and so do I, says Dobry Człowiek. Hello, Dobry, welcome. Yeah, BB, 9B, CB. Yeah, pretty interesting seed to start, and yeah, let's see how the players. Oh, I also forgot to show you our player profiles, because quick show, both players with comp PB over 700. So don't forget that they are very talented and they can do amazing things. As you can see, Elias longest game in the tournament so far, 257 lines. Shuichi only 176, but both players with surpassed 600k in the tournament so far. And Shuichi slightly better in terms of losing scores and losing lines. Yeah, so let's see how it corresponds to today's match. Okay, so it looks like the players are ready. So game number 1 of the final between Shuichi and Elias starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, good luck and have fun, players. So we are good with the seats and the players are stacking for their first Tetrises. So Shuichi starts with 46,000, Elias with 24. And guys, this is also a last chance to increase the prize pool. I know, December, Christmas month, and so on, but we are now in January. So maybe if you wanna help with the prize pool, there is a link to the Matcherino. We are currently at $10.01. If you wanna make the prize pool bigger, feel free to click on the link in the chat and donate some amount of money to our amazing players to reward them for their efforts. 125 for Shuichi, 102 for Elias. These are the scores after 30 lines of game number 1. And Shuichi going for a left 12 business and gets rewarded for it. Elias playing traditional column 10 well set up. And both players with very similar scores, 164 Shuichi, 154 for Elias, and Tetris for both. Yes, so currently Shuichi on a slightly better pace by about 6,000 points ahead is the German paceman. And let's see how it all goes for the players. So far, no major issues. pretty clean stacking, and yeah, they're trying to maximize their opportunities for getting a Tetris. And the timing of the long bars is also pretty good so far. So yeah, the seed in game number 1 not that evil as Elias was trying to say before the game started. A lot of Bs, but it looks like a pretty decent seed so far. 315 for Elias, 321 for SHUICHI. So SHUICHI still maintaining this 6,000 points lead. It basically looks like both players are playing on the same Tetris rate. Now SHUICHI is forced to burn a few lines, and this might be a chance for Elias. Oh, this placement of an L might be problematic in a long term. If SHUICHI doesn't get a proper piece, but gets a piece. And SHUICHI with 328,000 so far, Elias with 362, and SHUICHI's board is a little bit high, but the German player is trying to do the best out of it. So we have SHUICHI 338, Elias 433, so Elias took advantage of this dig from SHUICHI. Now SHUICHI is fighting for a chance to bring the board down. Okay, yes, still needs some good pieces to do so. Oh, nice long bar flat. Okay, SHUICHI finally opens this well, but yeah, the pieces are now not cooperating with SHUICHI that much. But SHUICHI is staying alive, and this is very important. There is no line cap in this tournament, guys, so yeah, we know how good both players can play post-transition. Yeah, but not a good news for SHUICHI is that yeah, Elias is the opponent, and Elias knows how to play 19. But, you know, you have to give yourself a chance. Elias over 140,000 points ahead right now, and we are approaching the transition very soon. So players should better be aware of your board state, especially SHUICHI, who will need a lot of 19 to challenge Elias in this game number 1. 397 for SHUICHI, 519 for Elias. These are the scores right now. We are on level 19 speeds. SHUICHI's board is looking a little bit better, but both players with some challenging boards, and Elias, I'm afraid, is not able to do anything more and tops out at 523, so and SHUICHI can't do anything more. I wanted to say the target, but unfortunately SHUICHI topped out as well at 403,971, which means Elias takes game number 1 and leads 1-0. GG's. Yeah, so this dig in the middle of 18 was a little bit too much for SHUICHI, and this is how Elias wins game number 1 of this final. Okay, so SHUICHI is ready. Hover 3 from Elias. So game number 2 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We have Elias a little bit behind. Maybe I will refresh the stream. It looks like SHUICHI started earlier on our end, and yeah, but it's not that bad. And as we can see, both players trying to stay as efficient as possible. They don't want to lose pace to the opponent. And oh, SHUICHI now, and a little bit unfortunate Oh, placement. Needs to scheme some lines. Oh, and now needs to scheme more. And we have a raid. Sleepy Maddie is riding with party of 12. Hello and welcome to our stream. I hope you had a great stream on your end. We are now in game number 2 of our final of the PDM December tournament, so we have some unfinished business from the last year. Oh, and SHUICHI now in a lot of troubles right now. Needs to bring some magic to survive it, and is slowly but surely doing it. Yeah, SHUICHI opens the well. Very nicely handled the situation by our German player. And SHUICHI opens the well, gets a Tetris. 119 for SHUICHI, 144 meanwhile for ELIAS. Oh, hello, Jarevan. Welcome in the chat. Level 30. Very nicely done. Congrats on that. And yeah, did you win the game or with level 30, or was it only a 30 in a lost game? Yeah, but I will come back to our match. 191 for SHUICHI and 438 meanwhile for ELIAS, which once again needs to reopen the well, but this time the situation was easier, and SHUICHI is going for another Tetris. 222, meanwhile 264 for ELIAS. And hello Ivan, welcome in the chat. Oh, Ivan, you lost the match, but you won this game. Okay, so yeah. But level 30 is still good, so well done. Ah, he was playing Ian Heath. Okay, yeah, it's a pretty tough opponent, so you are excused for the loss, so to speak. I'm not sure if this like something like this exists in English, but I hope you guys understand what I mean. Now 318 for SHUICHI, 379 402 now for ELIAS. So ELIAS around 85k ahead of SHUICHI in this game and number 2. So ELIAS once again outpacing the paceman on 18. We have 388 for SHUICHI, 471 for ELIAS. So ELIAS is looking for a back-to-back 500k scores in this match. Evan and Ivan. It's pretty simple. Dobry. Evan and Ivan. Oh, and SHUICHI now in a tough situation. Transitions with 448. 546 transition for ELIAS. So ELIAS ahead. SHUICHI is looking for a reopen of the well and is doing a great job. SHUICHI should be able to bring the board down, but the amount of S's and Z's was kind of ridiculous for a moment. Oh, a nice T-spin for SHUICHI on 19. And SHUICHI is trying to stay alive in this game. Oh, nice burn for SHUICHI and a long bar to the left. SHUICHI still staying. Oh, this misdrop of the TPs. This might be troublesome. Something to the left is needed for SHUICHI right now. Gets the long bar. Okay, needs one. Oh, the T to the left and the flat scheme. Okay. And this was good. Shuichi is doing some magic, but unfortunately it's not enough. But well done, Shuichi. This was a very nice survival. 485. Unfortunately, your opponent is way, way ahead. So, the players are cracked. Is everybody playing Fortnite now? It looks so. It looks so. And Elias takes the game with a score of 588, 600. GG's to both, but Elias is the one who leads 2-0 in this final match. Well done. Mirko withdrawing from CTM DAS Masters makes me think he might be playing some extra Fortnite to prepare for Paldas. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm kind of like getting a mindfuck seeing like Eliva nickname in the chat, but knowing that Shuichi is writing. So, 2-0 for Elias after 2 games. It looks like both players are ready for game number 3. So let's start the game in a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. DD9B CB is the seed. Both still without comp and overall max in PAL, so I don't think so. Yeah, you're referring to Fortnite, yeah. But the infamous Fortnite player Merkel had pretty decent qual in CTM Masters, right? Or was it a trash score? I was away for a few days, so I didn't follow all the action happening. I know that there were some like 1.2 averages, so some kind of insane scores, but oh, okay, yes. Maybe Fortnite is more important, James, you know, than playing in DAS Masters. No, priorities. 99 for Shuichi, 119 for Elias. These are the opening scores in game number 3. Yes, Ivan, I was also very surprised. I know that one of the players was Andy, of course, but who else? And who was the other one? Bendy? No, I'm not sure who was the second one. Yeah, Andy and Bendy, yeah. Like Evan and Ivan, so we have Andy and Bendy. Oh my god. This is so funny. 135 for Shuichi, 172, 172 for Elias. Yeah, Jedi Evan, I know that the Jedi you're referring probably is the one from the guy from the Luxembourg. And the other Evan, I'm not aware of this player. So, let's come back to our final. 184 for Shuichi, 245 for Elias. So Elias once again outpacing Shuichi. Both players need to work on their boards. $297 for Elias, $217 for Shuichi. But Shuichi has some work to be done here. And gets another Tetris. This is nice, but SHUICHI is 80k behind. 80k behind, sorry. Yeah, Dobry, imagine I met Mörkö in Finland, so this is a big achievement. And what's going on with the music? Music is not working. Give me a second. And hello, Hazel. Oh, and SHUICHI meanwhile topping out. Oh no, what happened? SHUICHI topped out at 95 lines with 294, 511. Which means ELIAS is good. ELIAS takes this game. And ELIAS, you're not far away from transition if you wanna make a back-to-back 500 plus score. I think SHUICHI has nothing. I think SHUICHI has nothing against it, so not that far away to play this out. But no point. Okay. You don't like statistics, so it's your choice, of course. And yeah, it's 3-0. So ELIAS is running away with the score, unless it's 600k plus transition. Okay, fair enough. And yeah, now SHUICHI with some kind of a tough job to be done. Being 3 games behind is not the end of the world, but SHUICHI needs to stay focused. And SHUICHI needs to... by the way, I didn't pin the first seed. Here it is, okay. So it was BB, CC, DD, so now EE. Yeah, I wanted to say, ELIAS, you were 1-4 down in the match against AV Geek, so 3-0 is not the end of the world. Yeah, so it looks like the players are ready for game number 4. So let's start it in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And hello, Weisbrot. Welcome in the chat as well. And hello, Hannah. Nice to see you guys here for our final event of the last year and some unfinished business. And yeah, I'm happy that many of you who are here in the chat are already registered for the event for PAL-DAS Cup. For those of you who are not registered yet, you still have 32 minutes to do so. So yeah, if you want to be part of this event, feel free to fill out the registration form in the Discord server and be part of the event. Oh yeah, James, for those of you who have not registered yet, shame on you. Yeah, I tried to be a little bit more diplomatic, but I think the directness of James's message is also on point here. So yeah, why not? And SHUICHI gets nice back-to-back Tetris, 138, ELIAS with 97. So first time SHUICHI is ahead on 18. And now SHUICHI creates a longboard dependency, but gets the longboard to fill out the dependency. Gets some good schemes. And SHUICHI now 155, ELIAS 127. ELIAS needs to be careful. This board can be tricky. Yes, SHUICHI is allergic to burning. Yeah, that's true. Okay, now Elias needs to burn a few more lines. To 27, 430, 141 for Elias. Yeah, by the way, what does the nickname Shuichi actually mean? Weisbrot, what's the meaning of this nickname? And what language is it like? Does it come from? I meant Paceman. Ah, yeah, Paceman. I thought you're referring to the, you know, Shuichi nickname. So 324 Shuichi, 214 for Elias. So Shuichi this time over 100,000 points ahead. And this is finally a game the German player needs to come back to this match. Of course, we still have some lines to play, but Elias with a little bit of misdrops. I forgot. Maybe Shuichi will be so kind and will let us know in the chat what's the meaning of this name. And hello Shvidr, welcome here in the chat as well. And I'm not sure if I said hello to you or not. Better to say it twice than not at all. You were here before. Okay, sorry for that, but yeah, it's better to do it twice than not at all. 462 for the Paceman, 296 for Elias. And Shuichi with a nice center well business. Ah, you said it. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting old, you know. This is 2026 is the year when I see the number 4 in my age for the very first time as the first digit of the double digits. So yeah, I'm very old, so you know, forgetting things might be the issue. 4 as the first digit, not as the second digit, even. No, I'm not 400. I have only 2 digits. I still have like half a year to, you know, to my birthday, but I'm trying to prepare mentally for it. Shuichi transition with 563 with a very difficult board. Elias with 463 with kind of a manageable board. Shuichi tops out, so Elias, you have a chase down. Your target is 566. But Shuichi finally with a nice game on 18. And this might be a chance if Elias doesn't perform well on 19. And we know that Elias is capable of doing amazing things. Oh, Elias now finally got for it. Oh, okay. He's not surviving it, right? No, but it was a very, very decent effort. And the first game won for Shuichi in this match. GG's. GG's Shuichi. You won your first game of the match. This is the beginning of a comeback. Let's find out. 1 for Shuichi, 3 for Elias. Shuichi is a name of a character of a game. Okay. And I will need to Google it. Okay, so we have it's a Japanese and means studios first, so I'm not the first. I'm not the first son, by the way. Okay, anyway, we have the explanation in the chat, so thank you very much, Shuichi, for providing us with this important information. And yeah, as soon as the players will be ready, the game number 5 will start, and the seed starts with FF this time. So, will it be a cursed seed? Let's find out. The players are ready, so game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, 3 to 3 is still possible. Unfortunately, no 2 to 2 in this match. Will 3 to 3 become our new meta? Shuichi with 97, Elias with 96, so both players with pretty similar opening scores. Oh, and Elias with a nice floating Mino for a moment. This man just doesn't accept burns. Yeah. Insurmountable 1k lead. Yeah, that's true. So, 122 for Shuichi, 128 for Elias. $96 for Shuichi, 160 now for Elias. So Shuichi 36,000 ahead. Elias is regaining control over the board, but Shuichi 56,000 points ahead, 2.5 Tetrises. Now Elias is looking for a T-piece and gets hit. And Elias should be fine with this board, and Shuichi needs to open the well. 341 Shuichi, 291 for Elias, and Elias very nice. Very nice red is Z SPAC. And Elias. Okay, nice burn. Opens the well. And the players are fun to watch, and the commentators fun for to listen. Yeah, and very, very nice words in the chat. Thank you guys for that. Especially the kind words towards our players. Yeah, they're definitely fun to watch, but what can Elias do here? This is kind of a challenging board, but Elias is, still getting Tetrises on this board. And yeah, once again, I lost the music. I will bring it. No, we have some like YouTube issues. Sorry for that. We have Elias with 408, Shuichi with 514. And we have Elias transitioning 413, and Elias needs to bring the board down. He's trying to do so. Shuichi's one line from transition. Elias is still trying to survive this board and opens the well almost. Was forced to burn and now but gets the piece to the left, and Elias, this looks like Elias is going to survive this board. And Elias is back in this game. Shuichi on level 20 with over 120k advantage, but Elias survived this board, and now the board is looking like nothing ever happened. And Elias is stacking crazily for a Tetris. And gets the Tetris and gets another long bar. What's going on? Can Elias survive the board once again? Shuichi tops out at 569. And Elias needs a miracle to survive this board with Das. And the miracle won't happen. So Shuichi takes the game, but kudos to Elias for surviving the board after transition. This was a very, very nice effort by our young Ecuadorian player. And yeah, Shuichi's the person, the player, to get the game, and it's only 2-3 right now. So Shuichi won 2 games in a row with some very similar scores: 565 in game number 4, 569 in game number 5. Yeah, Elias couldn't get the 500k in this game, but the survival was very, very crazy, so well done. I don't know if I ever seen Mark or Adam survive something like that. Yeah, I can't recall something like that, so maybe they did, Weisbrot, but yeah, our memories are not that good. Who knows? Okay, the players are ready, so let's start game number 6 in a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, as far as Adam is concerned, I remember the epic match against Schnecke in the very first CTWC DAS in the final. Adam had a pretty crazy survival in this wrong version match. So on level 19 speeds of the wrong version, but still it was a pretty crazy survival. Adam can survive a mountain of travel. Oh my god. So we have 72 and 74 for Shuichi, 50 for Elias, and Elias gets another Tetris. Oh, Shuichi now with a little bit of a misdrop. Pretty weird J placement and a Tugi spin of the TPs, so this forces Shuichi to burn a few more lines. 149 for Shuichi, 146 for Elias. Elias needs to open the well, gets the well open, and went for a pussy triple. Pretty interesting move by Elias, and gets a long bar for a Tetris. 178 Elias, 158 Shuichi. Both players over 200Ks. Oh, now Shuichi. Okay, needs to be careful. Needs to be careful. Needs something to burn. The long bar is the best piece to burn here in this situation. And Shuichi is now trying to survive this board. It's not the easiest board in the world, but it looks like Shuichi is doing a good job. Oh, and was it on purpose, this Tetris setup? I don't know. I think it was a miserable. And Shuichi tops out 236, and Elias is already good. And both players topped out at a similar moment. So, yeah, quite unusual to see both of them topping out early in the same game. But Elias is the one who gets the game and leads now 4-2. Which means Elias is on match points. Shuichi now needs to win 3 games in a row in order to become a PDM December champion. December 2025, of course. And yeah, let's see if Shuichi can win 3 games in a row. Elias 1 game away from becoming the champion. Game number 7. The players are ready. So let's start the game in a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And guys, 12.5 minutes left. If you still wanna play in the PALDAS Cup, 12 minutes left to register. If you haven't joined the Discord server yet, here is the link. So Shuichi with a pretty difficult left side, but got some pieces over. And Shuichi is now in the game with 81,000. Elias with 101. Yeah, even in 2 months, this doesn't help, as you know, the preliminaries start and finish in January. The main event will be then played from February until as long as needed. And yes, I announced before the new year, this will be my last stream here, my last tournament streamed on this channel. Then, due to personal reasons, I'm going to have a break from organizing Tetris tournaments and streaming here on this channel. Not sure how long this break will take, so I don't want to give any promises. But the PALDAS Cup, this will be like our last event here for quite a while, and yeah, we'll see what the future brings. 215 for Shuichi, 270 for Elias in this game number 7. Promise the break will be shorter than George's. Can't promise anything right now, James. Yeah, but Gyogi is one of a kind. Yeah, sadly, Gyogi did not register for this event, so I assume he won't be playing. Yeah, still has 10 minutes to register, so... But yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We still have amazing players registered for this event. And we'll have some comebacks as well. But right now we have 310 for Shuichi and 380 for Elias. So Elias 70k ahead. And Shuichi now Gyogi played with a keyboard. Oh no. It's worse than I thought. Gyogi coming back to keyboard cheating. Oh, and Elias now in a lot of trouble. This might be a chance for Shuichi, and this is a chance for Shuichi. Shuichi, you need 406. 406 to stay in this match. 406. So, yeah, you still have enough lines. Shuichi on level 18 to do so. So, no 19 is required to complete the chase down. And this Tetris increases to 411, and Shuichi stays in the match. Shuichi takes the game, and it's 3-4 from the German player's perspective. And let's see what will be the final score for Shuichi. It is 4-3-6, 3-5-2. And this score goes into the books. 3 for Shuichi, 4 for Elias. Elias still one step closer. But yeah, Shuichi can force a decider in the next game. So Will is... Elias decided to make it interesting. I respect it. Nice one, Vice Brother. Nice one. Yeah, so let's see if Elias will keep making it more interesting, or will Elias try to make it as boring as possible in the next game. Let's find out. The players are ready. So, game number 8 after out of possible 9 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Ivan, if you are a fan of longer matches, you have to watch PDM. This is the longest Tetris format probably ever played. So you'll have a lot of chance to watch longer games. Okay, so, yeah, best of 99 is longer, but it's only like a one match tournament. So multiple match tournament or event, or how do you call it? But yeah, technically you're right, James. Best of 99. $57,000 for Shuichi, 96 for Elias. And guys, 5 minutes left to register for the Paldas Cup. 5 more minutes. Five minutes left until shame on me. Nice one, nice one. 173 for SHUICHI, 216 for ELIAS. The same line count, it's about 1 Tetris lead for our Ecuadorian player. $264 for SHUICHI, now 307 for ELIAS. Oh, and can I see Jesper in the background as well? Hello Jesper, welcome in the stream. Random Jesper in background, says Weisbrod, yeah. And Jesper is making a comeback to a Paldas event. Jesper registered for the Paldas Cup, so you will have a chance to see the Swedish player back in action. $318 for SHUICHI, 383 for ELIAS. Now both players playing for some Tetrises. SHUICHI with a little bit of a scheme, but gets another Tetris. And we have James, also your compatriot, registering for the event, Blue Scooty. He tried Paldas a little bit in the late 2024, but was not active for the whole 2025, and now he's back for the Paldas Cup. We have 465 for ELIAS, 481 for SHUICHI, so SHUICHI now is back in this game, and we are approaching transition very, very soon. SHUICHI also a few lines behind, so SHUICHI has pace advantage, real pace advantage. Can SHUICHI force a decider? Will we see a full distance match? Tetris 541 is the transition for ELIAS. SHUICHI still has 6 lines to go, but is at 550. And SHUICHI transition at 575. So SHUICHI 27k ahead, and we have a level 19 race. And SHUICHI is topping out at 579. So ELIAS 580 for the tournament win. 580 is the target for ELIAS to take the win in this tournament. 580 is the target. Few more lines needed. So no crazy stuff has to happen. Oh! Okay, and 580 it is, so ELIAS takes the game and a match. And the tournament, ELIAS is becoming a PDM December 2025 champion. And now ELIAS, the stage is yours. Feel free to play this game as long as you can. Have your victory run, have your victory lap. A very well played tournament overall, and a nice way to start the 2026 Oh, okay. This was good. $641. Elias comp PB is 714,640 points to be exact. Oh no! No! Not like that. Okay. Oh no, but that was a very good effort. Unfortunately, not a 700k, but 690, 200. Very, very well played. And your PDM December 2025 champion is Elias, representing Ecuador. Congratulations, Elias. A very good result for you and a nice way to start the year. And this gives you a good confidence boost going into the Paldas Cup. And when Elias Merke, late in the tournament, I suppose, probably something around, I don't know what part of the bracket the guys will be. When I announce the bracket, we will know, but around quarterfinal or semifinal, this is where they can meet. Yeah, so guys, this was an amazing showing by Elias, a tournament win, and here are your match stats after 8 games. 690, the highest score. 579 for SHUICHI. SHUICHI, that's not was not the best, the best. Sorry, not the worst. Sorry, I can't speak properly of your performances. Both players with some decent losing scores and losing lines, both over 400k in terms of scores, high 100 lines plus for SHUICHI, almost like transition games in average, on median 135. And Elias, tough to beat, 148 on average, 160 on median. So yeah, very, very tough match for SHUICHI. It was. SHUICHI played well. Didn't play at his place. Played from Austria and from Eliva's place. So this was a very good thing. So yeah, well done. And yes, let me show you then. Okay, I have to close the registration for the Paldas Cup. So we have 35 players registered with 3 preliminary matches in January. So, but I will announce all of this tomorrow. Today, unfortunately, I'm too tired. I came back from a trip like a few hours ago. So, yeah, please forgive me, guys. But yeah, the seeding and the brackets and so on, the whole things will be announced tomorrow. And guys, Elias won 5-3. What does it mean for Elias? It means that Elias crosses the 1800 elo for the very first time and is currently with 1808 the fourth player in the ELO standings. Not that far away, and only 19 points behind Robin. SHUICHI, by losing this match, drops to 1772, which is worth 1772 worth number 8, 4 points behind Sam, 18 points ahead of Hannah. And yeah, how does this result affect our PDM standings, the final PDM standings? Of course, I will show this to you in a second. Give me a second. I'm maybe not in the best shape of you know, as terms of the speed of the things I'm doing right now. But give me a second, and okay, and ELIAS gets the spot by PDM. Okay, so guys, give me a second, and I will show all the standings, and we'll be like officially done with these things. Okay, so first thing first, the PDM standings. And here they are. So, the three players who are not qualified by Paldas Swiss, Paldas Classic, or Paldas League. Oh, why is it not sorted as it should be? Give me a second. It should be fixed. Oh, now, sorry. Okay, so the three players who are not qualified by the major events are SHUICHI, 1099.6 points, Sam, 847.6, Sam, the winner of our first PDM in January, and ELIAS, only one PDM played, but a win, 817, and this is enough to get the qualification spots via the PDM standings. So this is one thing. The other thing is are the ELO standings, and this need to get a refresh as well. And of course, why is it all broken? Okay, so now it should fix. Yeah. So we have our ELO standings, which will be the seeding for the top 16 players of the 2026 Paldas Cup. Merke seat number 1, Tugi seat number 2, Robin seat number 3, SHUICHI seat number 4. And there was a question in the chat, ELIAS Merke when? I can give you the answer. ELIAS is seat number 7, so ELIAS will be in the same part of the bracket as Tugi is. So the first possible match for Merke and ELIAS will be the 2026 Paldas Cup final, in case, of course, both players are able to win their previous matches, and ELIAS in the same part of the bracket as Tugi. So this will be a pretty challenging tournament and for Elias, but everything to prove. So you can see there is no Dujika in this tournament. The registration is closed, so the seats number 16 goes to Hepta. So our top 16 players, this is what I can announce right now, are Merke, Tugi, Robin, Shuichi, Cobra, Sam, Elias, Evigi, Kle, Rurchak, Hannah, Serenity, Yanni, James, Gunther, and Hepta. These are our top 16 seats. The rest of the players who are registered will be then drawn to the top 16 players. This round 1 draw will happen on January 31st. And there will be also 3 preliminary matches, as we have 35 players. 3 players needs to be eliminated. This will be the lowest seeds playing against each other, and I will announce it officially in the server tomorrow. Yeah, this will be yeah, I think sorry, I'm getting tired. Yeah, I think this will be an end of today's stream. Let's not prolong it for forever. So once again, big congratulations to our PDM champion, Elias. Congratulations, of course, to Shuichi for finishing second. Shuichi proved for the whole year of 2025. Yeah, those PDM tournaments suit him very best. Only one tournament was when Shuichi did not finish in the top 4 of the event. So yeah, a pretty consistent performance for our German player. Okay, guys. So yeah, tomorrow there will be announcement of who plays in the preliminaries. 3 preliminary matches will be played to reduce the field to 32 players. Top 16 was announced. Yeah, actually the top 17 players without Dujika are our top 16 players of the tournament. And the rest of the players will be drawn, so yeah, we'll see what the fate would be. Will we have like crazy matches like Merke versus Jesper in round 1, or Tugi versus Blue Scooty, or will our top seeds get a slightly lower rated opponents? Will be a very curious thing to do so, to do the draw, and I hope that we can get some interesting pairings for round 1, and yeah, that the tournament will go good as well. So I think we are going to raid Sleepy Medevac, and we will see what's going on in Stack Fox Classic 2 Swiss round 3. And yeah, we'll be back then soon with some preliminary matches, and the main event 2026 PAL-DAS Cup will start the main bracket in February. So guys, thanks you very much for watching, and have a nice rest of your Friday, and see you soon. Bye bye for now.